Wisdom for Rebels. You're now tuned in to Wisdom for Rebels, presented by BlxckMonopoly. This episode, we talking the power of the Jewish community and Kanye West. Before we get into it though, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Alright, so we here at BlxckMonopoly made this Twitter thread that stems from this tweet by I'm Sydney A. And she says, honestly, the one thing Jewish Americans do not play about is anti-Semitism from anybody, black, white, or otherwise. Black America should take notes. And what she's saying is facts, so we had to respond. That's because aside from their unity, many banking, media, and entertainment entities are owned by Jewish people. They actually have power to affect people's motion and ultimately their livelihood. We, on the other hand, only have trauma slogan activism. When something happened, we hit the streets, we protest, we chant, but no real change comes from it. We don't stop nobody's motion, they give us a bullshit apology, and they continue on. Now, when it comes to Jewish people, if they label you an anti-Semite, you're done. Other news media outlets start pouring down on you. Executives are like, hey man, we love you, but we can't touch you. I'm telling you, shit get real when you label an anti-Semite. Which brings us to Kanye. He's a little off with his communication at times, but he's on point in this clip, in which he highlights how much control Jewish people have over creativity and entertainment, especially when it comes to black people.
I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney. And we understand it's like, I respect what the Jewish people have done and how they brought their people together.
See, 2020 was a pivotal year. The George Floyd tragedy catapulted BLM, the organization and the movement, to global status, yet nothing has fundamentally changed. Our people are still begging a system built on white supremacy to see that Black Lives Matter. In 2020 alone, BLM received $90 million. Now, I know that's a drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about global change, but shit, that could have been a start for us to create our own systems, to put ourselves in position to demand respect instead of begging for it, just like Jewish people. Uniting and creating our systems to practice group economics along with owning our creativity is what will give us the type of power Jewish people have. They don't have to beg for deals because they make them and empower their own. They demand respect through ownership and control. To sum up this thread, peep this clip from Slim Thug because he on point.
If you don't own a radio station you talk on and white people make more money off of you talking than you make, if you don't own your own music you put out and white people or Jewish people make more off of the albums you put out, if you don't own the business you do, anything dealing with the culture, whether it's a club, whatever it is, if you have a boss who is not of the culture and making more off the culture than you are making, then Kanye West is not the coon, you are. You need to understand you have to check yourself and fix your position first before you talk to a person who actually owns themselves. Because a lot of y'all don't own y'allself and cool with other cultures making more out for the culture than you. And that make you the loser.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Wisdom for Rebels, presented by BlxckMonopoly. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.